The grand hall of the celestial palace shimmered with the light of 1,000 stars. Princess Lyranna of the Zephyrian Empire stood at the center of the room, her iridescent scales catching the light in a mesmerizing dance of colors. Her long, flowing tendrils, a sign of her royal lineage, swayed gently as she moved. She was the most sought-after bride in the galaxy, and yet, she had rejected every suitor who had dared to approach her. Her father, Emperor Zorath, sat on his crystalline throne, his expression a mix of frustration and pride. "Lyranna, my daughter, you cannot reject every suitor forever. The stability of our empire depends on a strong alliance." Lyranna tilted her head, her golden eyes narrowing. "Father, I will not bind myself to someone who sees me as nothing more than a political pawn. I desire a partner who values me for who I am, not for what I represent." The Emperor sighed, his tendrils drooping slightly. "And how do you propose to find such a partner? You have turned away princes, warriors, and scholars from every corner of the galaxy." Before Lyranna could respond, a holographic projection flickered to life in the center of the hall. It was the royal advisor, his voice trembling with excitement. "Your Majesty, Princess Lyranna, a new ship has entered our territory. It is unlike anything we have ever seen." Lyranna's curiosity was piqued. "Show me." The hologram shifted to display a sleek, metallic vessel gliding through the void. Its design was angular and utilitarian, devoid of the ornate embellishments common to Zephyrian ships. On its hull was a symbol, a blue and green orb encircled by a ring of stars. "What is that?" Lyranna asked, her voice barely above a whisper. The advisor hesitated. "It appears to be a human ship, Your Highness. From a species called Earth. The humans were brought to the Celestial Palace under heavy guard." Lyranna watched from her balcony as they disembarked, their movements confident and purposeful. They were unlike any species she had encountered before. Their skin was smooth and unadorned, their bodies lacking the natural armor or bioluminescence common among galactic races. And yet, there was something about them, an aura of resilience and determination that intrigued her. The leader of the human delegation was a man named Captain Elias Grant. He was tall, with sharp features and eyes that seemed to hold the weight of countless stars. When he spoke, his voice was calm but firm, carrying an undercurrent of strength. "Princess Lyranna," he said, bowing slightly. "We come in peace, seeking to establish diplomatic relations with the Zephyrian Empire." Lyranna stepped forward, her tendrils curling in curiosity. "Captain Grant, your species is new to us. Tell me, what brings you to our corner of the galaxy?" Elias smiled, a gesture that seemed both foreign and endearing. "Exploration, Your Highness. We are a young species, but we are eager to learn and grow. We believe that cooperation and understanding are the keys to a brighter future." His words resonated with Lyranna in a way that no suitor's grand declarations ever had. Here was someone who spoke not of conquest or power, but of connection and possibility. Over the following days, Lyranna spent more time with the human delegation. She learned of their history, their struggles, and their triumphs. She marveled at their ingenuity, their ability to thrive in the face of adversity. And she found herself drawn to Elias, not for his status or wealth, but for his kindness, his intelligence, and his unwavering sense of purpose. One evening, as they stood together on a balcony overlooking the shimmering city below, Lyranna turned to Elias. "Tell me, Captain, do humans believe in destiny?" Elias chuckled softly. "Some do, some don't. Personally, I believe we make our own destiny through the choices we make." Lyranna's tendrils twitched in amusement. "And what of love? Do humans believe in that?" Elias met her gaze, his expression softening. "We do. Love is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It drives us to be better, to strive for more. Why do you ask? Lyranna hesitated, then took a step closer. Because I believe I have found something rare and precious in you, Elias. Something I have been searching for all my life. Elias's eyes widened in surprise, but before he could respond, a sudden commotion erupted in the palace. The royal guards rushed in, their weapons drawn. Your Highness, one of them shouted. The Kryll Empire has launched an attack on our outer colonies. Lyranna's heart sank. The Kryll were a ruthless species, known for their relentless conquests. If they had set their sights on the Zephyrian Empire, it could mean war. Elias immediately stepped forward. Your Highness, let us help. We may not have the most advanced technology, but we have courage and determination. We will stand with you. Lyranna looked at him, her golden eyes filled with gratitude. Thank you, Elias. Your offer means more to me than you know. The battle was fierce. The Kryll's warships descended upon the Zephyrian colonies like a swarm of locusts, their weapons tearing through the defenses. But the humans, despite their smaller numbers, fought with a ferocity that surprised even the Kryll. Elias led a squadron of human ships, their tactics bold and innovative. They targeted the Kryll's weak points, exploiting their overconfidence. Lyranna watched from the command center, her heart pounding with a mix of fear and admiration. As the battle raged on, it became clear that the Kryll had underestimated their opponents. The combined forces of the Zephyrian Empire and the humans began to turn the tide. Finally, with a decisive strike, the Kryll flagship was destroyed, and the remaining ships retreated. The victory was celebrated throughout the Empire, but for Lyranna, the greatest triumph was the bond that had been forged between her people and the humans. In the aftermath of the battle, Lyranna stood before the celestial court, her tendrils glowing with pride. People of the Zephyrian Empire, we have faced a great threat and emerged victorious. But this victory would not have been possible without the bravery and sacrifice of our new allies, the humans. She turned to Elias, who stood at her side. Captain Elias Grant, you have shown us the true meaning of courage and compassion. You have proven that strength lies not in power or wealth, but in the bonds we forge with one another. Elias bowed his head. It was an honor to fight alongside you, Your Highness. Lyranna reached out, her tendrils gently brushing against his hand. Elias, you have shown me a love that transcends species and empires. Will you stand by my side, not as a suitor seeking power, but as a partner in building a brighter future? Elias smiled, his eyes filled with warmth. Princess Lyranna, I would be honored to stand by your side, today and always. The court erupted in cheers as the two clasped hands, their union a symbol of hope and unity. And as they looked out over the stars, they knew that together, they could face any challenge the galaxy might bring.